I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm like, I can't even have banana.
Here is a quick overview of the topics we'll be covering in this video, shown in clips.
Fruit! Banana!
Mental issues.
Weight gain. The leading thinking now is that sugar makes you fat. Bro science. I've been making videos for 8 years, and the focus has been high fruit, vegan eating. So I have 100 or 200 videos about fruit, health and diet, and I also sometimes cover politics and news. So this is a perfect video for me. If you've been following this trial a lot by watching people's YouTube videos about it, you may have seen this picture. But unless you've seen this video of her, you don't know what she's saying here. My audience is going to find this interesting, the exact words she's saying as she's making this vase. Let's start from the top. This was about 7 months ago, some fluff piece in the Daily Mail. Amber Heard bemoans cutting out bananas from her diet, and we're going to figure all this out together. She doesn't like the fact that she has cut bananas out. Her reasoning, and my audience won't find this surprising, we have been here and we have done the debunkings. She says she had cut out bananas because it's, quote, too high sugar. Now we're going to get into this and read the article, but I'd like to point out right now, I'm making this particular video because I am a diet expert, and I'm a fruit expert as a matter of fact, and bananas are not too high sugar. I would say for something to be too high in sugar, it would have to be a refined food, for one thing. Bananas is mostly water. It's a fruit. As she says, you'll see in the video. With that being said, let's read. The actress, 35, posted a video on her Instagram account showing her walking around a movie set as she howled over the loss of bananas. This does sound bananas, but I don't want to judge too quickly. See, right here it says she bemoaned having to cut out bananas. Now, at first I was thinking maybe her dietitian, or more likely her fitness coach. We know this in our circles here. Those people are notorious for having carb fear, which is completely unwarranted. As you can see, my name on this channel, I am the Carborator. I eat a few bananas a day, and I've been doing that for 27 years. Amber, oh, here we go. So they never figured this out. Amber did not reveal why she had to cut out the fruit from her diet. Well, she did say too high sugar. Okay, this is a good time to watch this 1-minute video.
Extra Celsius?
Yep. Hey, go ahead.
Yes, I've cut out banana. Now, it's too high sugar. I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm like, I can't even have banana. Banana? Fruit? It's a fruit! Nope. Too good. I can't even have banana. Banana! Fruit! Everyone in this movie. Let's go home.
Jeez. Okay, I finally figured out something here. After almost finishing the editing on this video, I noticed there's one line she says, half a line, that I didn't understand. When she said, cut out banana, that was finishing a sentence she started, and it seems like she was saying, he had us cut out banana. Probably referring to the guy she was just with. And yes, I was probably right with my years of experience. That guy was probably her personal trainer, PT. So many of them are like that. They've all been brainwashed from their internet circles with what is called bro science. The leading thinking now is that sugar makes you fat. So does fat make sugar? But you see people also taking the leap that it doesn't matter where the sugar's coming from. When the problem all along was never sugar itself, it's the junk food that people eat so much of in America. But yes, a lot of refined sugar can contribute to weight gain. Just like there's nothing you can eat that will burn fat, there's nothing you can eat that will just store fat. It's a more overall thing. Basically, the body stores fat when it thinks it's going to need that emergency storage. Reasons for that would be eating really badly and also under-eating a lot. The article goes on and says, however, it stands to reason to believe it's part of her training for Aquaman 2. She shared video of her breaking her Aquaman diet. Yeah. And how many calories was she eating back then? Maybe that's why she's looking a little puffy, especially in court. So breaking the diet, she indulged in a forkful of peas. I hope she was kidding. I never heard of avoiding peas to lose weight. Oh, look, let's see. This is what makes me think someone told her, like a trainer. The Hollywood star couldn't believe she had to cut out the healthy fruit from her diet. So it's like she doesn't really believe a person should have to cut out bananas. And that's correct. She had the attitude that the idea seemed crazy. And she did a good job of expressing how crazy it seems. But she's still doing it. Outside of her acting career, Amber has been thrust into the center of controversy. As I watch her video for the third time, I noticed an important line. She said, I'm at the point in my life where I can't eat bananas. Now, well, we've seen that she has gained weight. You know, after years of being an actress, she's now in her 30s. I see this a lot with celebrities in the past, female celebrities. The thinnest ones, back in the 80s and 90s, are now the fattest. But it looks like she is either assuming bananas will now make her fat, where they didn't before, or she's hearing from the low-carb community that they will make her fat. And she's just believing it. Maybe she's doing a specific diet, like one where she couldn't eat peas, so maybe this diet says you can't eat bananas. So, and there's this thing where people think that if they follow all the rules of some diet, it's going to work. Well, there's no working with weight loss. There's not some trick or some magical combination. There's two ways to lose weight. You either undereat, which often backfires eventually.
Meltdown.
But that's the quick way of doing it, which people want. But if you take the slow route to natural thinness, you'll have it your whole life, and you'll be better off. You'll be healthier, and you'll feel better. And of course, low carb is popular these days, but I've noticed, you may have too, that low carbers have trouble staying on the diet. They're always cheating or falling off, and always switching diets. Well, here I eat a high-carb, lower-fat diet, and I've stuck with it for years and years and years. It's easier to do. That's probably because it's more natural. And because it's more natural, it's healthier. All right, here's some comments to the article. To all the Depp fans, I wouldn't call myself a Depp fan, but I'm a fan of his character on Pirates. Before that, I just hardly knew him. That might be surprising to people. This guy's saying, you are all abusing Amber with your disgusting remarks. All right, I might be guilty of that in previous videos. But she's not going to be watching any of those. Like where I can't say. I want to keep this video monetized, if I can. It's supposed to be a diet video. And that's not abuse. Words on the internet is not abuse. How can you defend this horrible drunk addict? I don't defend him. I'm just standing up for truth and justice, which men hardly get in these cases. She had the guts to take him on. Yeah, that's right. She's crazy. She was willing to F up her whole life just to get him.
In this text, Mr. Depp, you said, she's begging for total global humiliation. Or what I once thought was love for this gold-digging, low-level, dime-a-dozen.
And this is Amber Heard's lawyer. He's reading this text by Depp, and he thinks it's helping his case. I'm putting it in my video. I think it helps Depp's case. These are his true feelings that were never meant to come out in public. And I have felt the same way, that she seems to be asking for all this trouble. And then this guy says, shame on us. Well, isn't that abusive? I don't like that. Just eat them green before the starch converts to sugar. Why? When you eat carbs, sugar gets into your bloodstream, and the body either uses it for energy, or if you're not in fat storage mode, your messed up metabolism, the body can just get rid of the extra carbs, or store it in the muscles as glycogen, or store it in the liver. It doesn't have to turn to fat. On the other hand, fat can turn to fat too, but you want to not be in fat storage mode. If she can't eat bananas or peas, what can she eat? Good question. That works as a rhetorical question because those foods are not problems. They're not unhealthy. They're not unnatural, for the most part. So, what does she eat? Well, she's probably eating a lot of salads and oil. That's okay. Healthy fats, healthy fats. Oh, wow, holding a baby. She has a new baby, man. That's pretty sad. Because what's that kid going to turn out like? Holding the baby and a weight at the same time. Who needs to go to her Instagram to verify that? Don't give her the clicks. Just from this article, someone's calling her a vile creature. There was nothing vile here. She is weird, that's right. I find her a little bit terrifying, that's right. And that's right on the surface, we can see that. Imagine what Johnny Depp has seen. No bananas, so she can keep downing a fifth of gin every night. Oh yeah, all that liquor, wine. The audio footage actually is out there. And, oh look, and still celebrities, feminists, studio execs give her a platform. Totally agree, where's the accountability? There is no accountability in feminism. Yep, there's something wrong with society. Now let's hear more from Dr. Shannon Curry, who did testing on Amber Heard.
What did you learn about Ms. Heard from the results of the MMPI-2?
Quite a bit. I wrote up a 25-page interpretation outline that can tell you so much about multiple different traits and tendencies and mental issues. She had a very sophisticated way of minimizing any personal problems, externalization of blame, tending to have a lot of inner hostility that is attempted to be controlled. The 3-6 cotype is very concerned with their image, very attention-seeking.
So I've cut out banana. I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm like,
Instability in their emotions.
banana!
They may be self-indulgent, very self-centered, manipulation tactics to try to get their needs met, very needy of attention. Initially, they may seem very charming. They're very socially sophisticated, actually. That was a major component on there.
Yes, many sociopaths, narcissists, have those good qualities. I've talked about sociopathic personality on my channel for years now. I spot it in a lot of places.
Be very judgmental of others and unaware of problems in their behavior and their thinking.
Okay, here's a big update on the trial. It's going to be finally ending.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Yu and welcome to For the Record here. Thanks for joining us for day 23 of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial. And the end is near because closing arguments are scheduled for tomorrow.
And I've made the decision that I might as well do a live reaction video as the verdict comes in. Maybe they don't know when the verdict will come in. Who knows how long the jury's going to take. But it could happen tomorrow, so expect me to be live tomorrow. If you want to see this end, if you want to see the end of this trial, how it ends, you can watch it with me and see my reaction at the same time. I said early on, I don't think Depp will win, but I also don't think Amber's going to win. I don't think much of any money is going to exchange, and I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think the outcome matters at this point. If there's one thing we can all learn from this, it's to not end up like Amber Heard. Don't go on a vegan diet just so you can undereat, so you can be thin, but you end up feeling crappy and tired, who has to drink red wine all the time and take drugs just to feel okay, but you still end up a psycho bitch. Do veganism the right way. Eat my carburetor diet. Hey everybody, this is the freaking high fruit vegan lifestyle. Although I know not to rely on anecdotes, in this case it's okay to use myself because I personally know how good this diet works because I've been doing it for 27 years and it allows me to just eat all I want and never be hungry, never have done any drugs, and I've never gained any fat. So, thumbs up, share, watch all my other videos on this trial, and subscribe to the Carburetor Diet.